Express.
Right, there's a lot of weird things you can do with a car, whether it be putting huge wings on it, painting a ridiculous colour, offset, strange things under the engine bay, or you can be sensible. You can make it clean cut, white, black rims, make it smooth, JDM style, and it looks like sex. I'm here with Ty, and he's done just that to this RX-7. So man, cheers. Thanks for having a chat. Big story behind the car. Everyone's got one. What's the one with this?
I've always wanted one, so I thought I'd buy one.
Yeah? When'd you go with this one?
Probably 14 months ago. The dollar was really strong, so
against Japan.
Yeah. Had a look on the net and realised I could import one. So put my coin together and looked around for probably 2 months.
Yep.
Looked at black, silver, grey, and then ended up getting the white one, which I wasn't too sure about at first. But yeah, it worked really well. So
it's turned out well. So it rolls off the boat, shows up here, and it's stock as a rock, or is some Japanese guy done something?
Bulk stock standard.
Yep.
It had white 17-inch Advan wheels and Advan tyres, so it had a nice set of wheels on it, but didn't look really good, so I had to go.
Had to fix that. So that comes a checkbook, and what do you do? Talk us through the engine mode of union. Now, I've got to say to begin with, red and white, are you doing a Japanese thing? As a real used to JDM, you think of the flag? Or?
No, not really, but that's pretty smart. I haven't actually thought of that, but just everyone sort of does blue.
Yep.
It's not blue looks good, but it's just harder to get the red stuff.
Yep,
so,
sure.
you know, it ties in really well with the seats and the brakes and stuff. So I've done all the anodized keys everywhere, hidden along the car. So they go all the way through.
No, look, I mean, visually, no one can argue with it. What sort of power are we pushing through, and how are you doing it?
Basically, it's a Mazda twin turbo 13B out of the Series 8.
Yep.
It has a big fuel system, biggest in-tank pump you can put in it, all the way through to 850 primary, 1600 in secondaries.
And it's a rotor, so it's thirsty.
Yeah. It drinks a lot of fuel.
Yep.
A lot of fuel. It's got a Trio 4Z, custom steam pipe manifold, dump pipe, all the pulleys, all the air pump, all the pollution, all the solenoids, pretty much everything that you don't want on the car's been taken off. So it's not legal, but it makes it go better.
I'll cut that bit out. Now, I've got to ask about the plates while we're up the front of the car. 7 sins. I've seen another one with one end getting around. Did you choose this after you saw that or before?
Yeah, no. I actually, as we all do, went onto PPQ and sat there for days looking for number plates. Couldn't think of anything that was available. Come up with that, and I thought it was really good. Even the double end thing, I was like, oh, I don't know, but I took it anyway. And I went to the video shop just to rent a DVD and seen Ignition, and the other one was on the cover, and I was like, what the? And then I've been looking for plates ever since, but I haven't found anything yet. So.
Personally, I think they just smooth and deserve the plates more. Don't put that on there though. Now, most people stop here, they stop on the outside, but you've done the inside as well. Let's have a bit of a look inside.
Love, sex, American Express.
Basically stripped it all out, sourced a Cusco 6-point bolt-in roll cage, chromoly, and then I fabbed up a rear triangulated strut brace.
Did that yourself?
Yep, made that myself. Obviously stripped all the body deadener, dry ice, took all the interior out basically from front to rear, and then 2-packed it all.
Yep.
Got the low maxes and everything else. So, had to find the lowest seats possible so my head wouldn't hit the cage with a helmet on.
Fair enough.
Which I've just managed to do.
So it does see the track?
Yeah, a little bit.
Little bit?
It's sort of getting there. I'm putting water injection on it, so once that goes on, it should drop the temperatures and allow for more boost in that, basically.
Otherwise you're going to lap in and it's all sorts of hot.
It's sort of a replace. It's what you've used instead of race fuel, so you can just keep running street pump fuel on the street with the water, so you can run more boost.
That's good stuff. But I take it you're not a checkbook racer. You're doing things yourself. You know what you're doing, and it's not down to the workshop. Here you go.
No, I don't. All the work's been done by me.
Yep.
Like, there's the occasional things, like the TIG welding on the alloy pipes was done by Stoich.
Yep.
He's a really good TIG welder, so he did that. The manifold was made by Dyson, the dump pipe was made by Dyson, and pretty much everything else I've done. So there hasn't really been anything else I've needed to get anyone else to do.
Listen to that, kiddies. Do it yourself and learn what goes on.
Yeah.
Let's move forward to where he sits, where he pilots this thing.
So basically this is the inside.
It's pretty. I like being inside. It's a good place to be. Lots of things to hit your head on and get hurt on, but you feel like you're safe and you're good to go. Safety, though, isn't what we're interested in. It's talking about speed. Now, you've lightened the inside, as you talked about before.
Yeah.
What are you planning to do with it in terms of going quick? Where are you going to do it?
Sort of like the idea of the car is just to be an all-rounder. It's not a race car. It has a bolt-in cage. Obviously, it goes around the dash, so you can't do cams events in it.
Of course not.
I know that, but if I want to do cams events, I can take these 3 bars out, run a rear cage, and then I can do cams events. So I thought that all through. Putting a weld in, you know, I wanted the car to be clean and still be a street car. So that's basically, you know, what I've done. Remove the airbag wheel, put the Nardi on. Just simple stuff. It doesn't really have anything over the top, but it all works. It feels really good. Everything's hidden. I don't really like heaps of gauges. I've got everything under the dash. It doesn't hit my leg. Heaps of people ask.
Gauges don't add horsepower. It's a fallacy. Don't believe anyone that tells you so. Speaking of horsepower, any numbers? Do you know?
Basically, on the street at the moment, it runs about 11 pounds and about 320 horsepower. So it's a mild sort of, you know, street car on the street. It's equivalent to heaps of Silvias and Skylines out there, but
it looks better. No offense, don't hate me, but it does.
Oh, I like Silvias, I like Skylines, so it is different. You don't see as many, but
that's right.
Put the boost up with the water injection, 18 pounds, and it sees over 400 horsepower. So basically, you know, that I don't need that on the street. It's quite fun to drive like this.
And this is well balanced. I know for a fact it's got 14 kilo springs in this. It is rock hard. You could weigh 200 kilos sitting in this. It wouldn't move even if you're going around a corner. That said, I've got to say, the chassis in this is an RX-7. I've got an SP1000 myself. It goes round corners like it's on rails. Is that what you're sort of looking for as well? Something that did handle and did, as you said, the whole package?
The whole idea of purchasing it was, like, I did always want one, but the whole idea of purchasing it was getting the car that is going to do exactly what I want. You know, I've owned a lot of cars, and I've never owned anything like this, nothing close to it. So,
what have you had before?
GT Forester with all the works on it, all the STI bits on it, and that was a fun car. I liked it a lot. It was good for the mountains and that, but it doesn't give you the excitement or the adrenaline that this does.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You don't like normal engines. You want them laying on their side or spinning in circles.
Yeah, I prefer circles really. I'm pretty addicted to them now, so I really like it. Just working on it and everything, the whole package is really good. It's a good car to own.
Mate, good chat. Appreciate the talk, Ty. Thank you very much. Racetape.com.au. Thanks, man.
sex, American Express. Love, sex, American Express.